is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 12. New all-time high.
Another day, another dollar, another high. Why not?
Monday morning,
That's
exactly.
Right.
Nasdaq up 17, S&P's up 3.5. We have the gold contract down $1.50, trading at $12.63. Silver is down 9 cents, $16.15. You get platinum up $2, $9.66. Copper's catching a bid once again, up 3 pennies, $2.91 a pound. You got the light sweet crude down 56 cents, $49 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note down 1 tick. 126.01, 30-year off 6, 153.29. King dollar down 71.6, 93.345. You get the euro trading at 117, almost 118 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 110, almost 111 to the U.S. dollar. If you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, folks, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. You'll see the banner on the top of the side. You can hit the banner, bring up the platform, and you can follow along with us as we trade these defined option contracts. And of course, on a Monday, you can get your head wrapped around the weeklies, and summer trading in spades here. That's the reality. We'll see what Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday brings.
Sure.
People are basically on vacation.
It's August, that's for sure. No matter what.
It's August. It's hot. Well, you have markets at highs.
We'll see. We have a bunch of retail earnings this week, right? I saw this Macy's, I think, Kohl's.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going through the list of my 9 o'clock update, but there's a few of them that we're going to get a nice pulse of that retail sector this week.
Right.
And we have CBS, I believe, tonight.
Okay.
And we have Disney tomorrow. Disney's always a big one.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about transformational moves in industries. We're going to see how ESPN, the cord cutting is going. That'll be interesting tomorrow night.
It will.
Yeah. And then you have CPI data on Friday, which for a week in August at all-time highs. We have some potential. And then you have OPEC meeting today with oil. So you got a lot of action going on.
Yeah, so Macy's is before the market on the 10th.
That might be Thursday.
And poor Macy's, man. I mean, this has been one heck of a run all the way down. It's pretty intense.
Yeah.
And hey, we'll see what they're going to do with all those stores. I mean,
Sure. And what's interesting, just looking at this, that a lot of the destruction happened pretty quickly, right?
It did.
Even right here, by December of 2015, you were at 33. Now you're at 23, but you came from 73 to 33 in that time.
Right.
And,
it took almost another year.
Right. And then you were over here, and now it's taken that next kind of leg from 36 to 23 since kind of the beginning of this year.
Right.
But yeah, see where they shake out, man. I know.
877-927-6648. So let's go over and take a look at the dollar. So the dollar, folks, what's going to get intriguing here is that we'll see if, in fact, this dollar wants to do a B to a C of an ABC structure on the way down. And, it had a big day on Friday. And if we get, and the more I keep looking at this, it looks to me like it's going to try to trade up to 95, 270, maybe, 96 is right there at the last swing.
Okay.
And if we see the volume contracting as it goes up, that's going to very well could be a very large ABC down.
And where's your A and your B?
Well, I'm going to bring it up, yeah. So I'm going to bring this up on a weekly because this is how it's shaking out. So you'd have a weekly of 96,250. So if we can...
Sorry, that's your A? I'm just trying to follow.
Yeah, that'd be the A. That'd be the A.
Okay.
So, you don't know where it wants to go to at this point. So let's say if it goes to like 94,800, which is one, you can see how it dropped down there, right? Then it'd be like, okay, man, if you're up there in light volume, you very well could have 96,255 would be A, and 92,390.
Let's call it 4 and change.
Yeah, and then if you, bounce to like let's say the 94, almost 95. That would give you a 91.
Yeah, even closer to about 90, 90.2, 90.3 from where you just those numbers.
And what's hanging out here, and this is why, what's hanging out here is 88, which is the highs of 2010 and 2009. That's actually 89.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
just go back. Where is that? Nope. I just want to see the exact number.
89, 710.
Cool.
You know, so
that'll be a critical point. We start playing around with those price levels.
Oh, big time, big time. And if we go to the euro, I'm going to show you something in the euro. So, folks, what happens is that, you know, in the Nadex product, you can trade the currencies Sunday night.
Sure.
Right. So I'm going to show you what I did last night. So last night, what happened is that I liked how the euro was coming up. I sold the euro on Friday. It was a nice little deal, right?
That was the jobs number, a big number.
That was a jobs number. So as this was coming up last night, I sold the euro. Now, the one I sold, you're not going to see the trade here because what happened is that I closed it this morning too. But that's what I want to bring up, the aspect of what you can actually do. And, well, actually, you can see the order history. One second. Yeah, you can see the order history here, right? So what happened is that I sold this thing. Let me find it first. So I sold an out of the money spread last night, Forex spreads.
Binary?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I sold the 770. I was out of the money, but you know what I'm saying. So the spread was 1620 to 1.770.
Okay.
All right.
117.70.
Yeah. And I sold this. Let me just see what this would cost now. Yeah, I had 5 of them at $75. Okay. So when I sold them,
can I go per contract because we can see when it's 117.56 right under here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's your per contract, right?
Right. Exactly. So what happened is that last night I'm saying to myself, hey, that's not a bad risk reward. You know what I mean? Now you can lose all the money, no doubt. Okay, because you was.
Let's just take a look at the chart.
I was really far out of the money too.
Okay.
Okay. And so I get up this morning, and you know the trade didn't work.
Okay.
I saw this is kind of interesting. It popped a little bit higher. Now, I closed the trade this morning, and I only lost half the money, which I was so psyched about.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because what happens, folks, is this. 2 different things end up happening inside the currency markets, right? Like, I had all night, and that's when the euro likes to move, and I figure I only get to like 11 o'clock this morning, even though it says 3:30.
Sure. I hear you. You're looking for the action.
Right.
Really.
So it's like, hey, you know what? I just close it. And, it was like $35. I said, man, maybe it cost me 40. I think it was 75, and I bought it back. And I bought it back like right before I got here, 9 o'clock this morning.
9:13 this morning. I was looking at this about 10:20 last night too. So I think does that
yeah, that'd make sense.
Right?
Exactly. Right.
And so let's just. So here's about 10:20. So the market's trading. Where are we there? Yeah, you can see a hair under like 118, right? Almost approaching that 118. So as in you would be out of that money in that spread.
Yeah,
the
big
ceiling
time.
of that spread. Yeah, 117.70.
Right.
When you say big time, maybe 30 ticks though, right? Just to keep things in.
That's
it's
right.
pretty close. I mean,
right, but that's a lot for currency.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't have to be, but my
there
point.
There are 250 tick spreads just to put things in. That's only 30 ticks.
No,
so
I understand that. Yeah. My point is, folks. Okay, if you get a currency trade and it's not working, well, good. Just
And you had premium still in there, as in
it was all premium.
Right.
That thing was going to be worth nothing at 3:30.
You can see it's still above 117.7.
Right.
Yeah, right at that. Yeah.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date active trading information that will will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome, folks. We hit the Dow up 6, Nasdaq's up 14, S&P's up 3. If we go take a look inside the Dow Industrials, strength versus the weakness out here. You have the strength is Goldman, that's putting 18 positive points. You get Big Mac putting 9. You get Boeing putting 6, taken away from it. United Technologies taking 18 away. IBM's taking 11 away. United Health is taking 5. If we get into IBM, what you're going to see is that, so this little baby very well maybe, let's see, 1.8 million? Yeah, I could do 1.8 million shares today. If it does 1.8, you get an ABC down. And what's going on here is that, now when I show you this filing, it's not updated right here, but it will be by the end of today, evidently. So you can see Berkshire Hathaway owns 6.9%. It's saying 64 million shares, but right now there was a filing, I believe, last night that shows it 54 million. Yeah. Okay. So
shave 10 million off that.
Yeah, he's selling. That's the bottom line. And he has been selling for a while.
And that's he used to be at 81 million. That's
okay. Right there. Right. You know, so bottom line is that that is a heads up. Let me show you something else. So this gets interesting. Copper's been on a tear, and you got SCCO, which also that's one of the largest copper stocks in the world. 39.15. Now watch this. This was trying to take out its swing point from what's that? February
of this year. Yep.
So $39.50, 8.2 million, right, folks? So 2 weeks ago it goes up to $39.93. It does 3.6 million versus the 8.2. Can't take it out. Last week we do 4.3 closes underneath it, can't take it out. Now watch this. This is wild. Who's selling? The CEO is selling right into it at the high.
I was reading, was it the Gold Report or Market Insights?
It was the Gold Report.
I knew I read
right.
it this morning, yeah.
And this is pretty wild, folks, because it's not only that, I mean, he has a lot of shares, okay? But
hey, anytime you get the CEO selling, I agree.
Exactly. And you're talking about...
Bezos has a lot of shares of Amazon. You don't see him dumping it just because he's got a lot of shares.
No, right.
Just to put things in,
right.
exactly.
And, you know, so that's... It was so intriguing because, technically it was a failure. And then when I saw that, I said, oh, man, that's amazing. That fundamentally, you know,
sure.
that's a good reason. I mean, that's a lot. August 1st, he sold... is this one August 3rd? Yeah, this is August 3rd. He sold 504,000. And then on the 1st, he sold... Yeah, there's the 1st right there. First, he sold 235,000.
Yeah. So I think you said it was about... like $29 million combined.
Right, and it doesn't mean that he won't sell more.
right.
That's the number that you got to watch out for all the time.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And it's had a good run, you know?
Hey, he's probably saying the same thing.
Exactly.
Take $30 million off the table, why not?
Seriously, man, right? Because if we just put this back a little, what you're going to see, that's, you know...
Yeah, it's just at 25.
Yeah, that's...
Even there, it was, what, 26, 20... sorry, 36,
that's 32.
Okay.
But then down here is
that's
24, and that's only a year and a half ago, right? Yeah,
about a year, to be fair.
Yeah. Give me a break.
Yeah.
That's almost well, yeah.
Yeah, you get 14 on 25, more than 50, 60, you know.
Yeah, big number.
Yeah.
Let's go inside the NDX 100 and see what's happening there. So inside the NDX, the leader out here is JD.com. That's up 2.4%. INCY is up 2%. HS, what is this? Oh, Henry Schein. What is? I always keep forgetting what Henry Schein does. What's he do? Distribute healthcare products and services, including practice management software. I see.
21,000 employees, not bad.
Yeah, big time.
$15 billion company.
Seriously, man. So taking away from it, you get Mylan Pharmaceutical down 2%. You get Cognizant Technology off 1.6. Not real big action, man.
Yeah.
But
that's why the Nasdaq's up, right?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And if we take a look at those futures, NQU7. Just come up a little bit more. I'm going to sell the heck out of you at 59.21.
Okay.
We're at 59.16 right now. Because that's kind of...
Sure.
Last couple of days, that's where that thing was going south.
Yep.
And so then coming up next, we... this is what Basil and Thinkorswim swapped around.
Yeah, so if people hadn't heard, we got a little bit of a schedule change. So starting today, we're going to have swim lessons at 11, and we'll have Basil Chapman at 12 o'clock. Now, Basil just happened today to have something else going on at noon, and he's so awesome that he got up early.
He's a trooper,
did a
man.
Full hour at 8 o'clock. Gave those Tigers some early action on the market, and we'll be replaying his hour at 12 o'clock for the Tiger Technicians Hour. But every day, swim lessons at 11. We're talking to our man Kevin Hinks tomorrow, I'm sure, but it should be exciting. And they may even have some more video in there. They're talking about kind of ramping up their production, some video, so it'd be cool to check that out for sure, right after us,
Let's go take a look at the XAU, the HUI. So XAU out here, you're flat. You're at 82.18. And so it's going to get intriguing here because this is an ABC up, but it's like, okay, you know, it looks like it's going to turn into a complex one. We'll see how far it retraces, because if it retraces too far, then it just kills the ABC, period. You know, thus far it hasn't. It's going to be intriguing, though, because this dead cat bounce on the dollar is going to say quite a bit. What I'm really looking for is that if this dollar starts moving, will the market not like it?
Sure.
And we won't know until we see it. Bonds still want higher price, man. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
You know, look at this today. I mean, this is a light pullback into Friday, light volume. It's like that thing still wants higher price. So we're running right now the 10-year at 2.27. And that's right in the middle of the last 3 months.
Look at that.
Last 6 months, let's see where we're at. Kind of the same way.
A little lower, but yeah, keep going. It'll keep shifting a little left. Oh, no, there, because a year ago we were really, 1.5.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And if we take a look at the Fed Fund futures, let's see where they are in March again. Oh, so March popped up a little. 59% now. It was 60, and then when the jobs number comes out, it went down to like 52 on Friday.
Okay.
This morning, it's popping up a bit.
Okay.
These things, it's interesting, folks. I like looking at them, but they move so fast. I don't think you can really trade off them. I mean, do you know what I mean? One day, it's kind of like the VIX. Something happens, it's bang. All of a sudden,
Sure.
they're either not going down on rates or they are going down on rates. 877-927-6648. We go take a look at, let's see how the King Dogs are doing out here. Amazon. It's hanging,
Yeah.
$9.92. Google, $9.31. There's been a lot of press on Apple, man. They had all weekend long, all I kept seeing is that the Apple Watch is moving out. You don't need an
Potentially, it
Apple.
could be a standalone
Yeah,
product.
you don't need an Apple phone.
It seems like they have a few hoops to jump through for that one to become a reality
Do they?
still. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In terms of then you have to have a contract. It has to be able to pipe into Sprint or, there's a
I
few.
see.
It's not just like flipping it on and then you can, I was reading about it. But that would be a game changer for sure.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow Industrials up 4, Nasdaq up 16, S&P's up 2.5. We'll be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Now, here's something pretty wild. Bitcoin, folks.
You want some volatility?
This is intense, man.
Where's the volatility index just on the Bitcoin?
So Bitcoin today, folks, is up $542, trading at $33.72. It launched this whole consolidation.
Sure.
It's like, you know.
Pretty interesting.
And I mean, I don't have volumes on this, but if this is ever an ABC up, you get, what, $939? Oh, my God. It's $2,000 ABC. So that'd be $38.52.
Hey,
well, it's
right
almost
next to
there.
it, I was gonna say,
It only have to be one more day.
Yeah.
Of a gap like
of
this.
Today, sure.
So I wonder, I mean, what's driving this thing? Bitcoin sets record.
What drives anything, man? Buyers and sellers. That's, you know?
Yeah, a gap open like that is pretty intense, though. So the digital exchange rate jumped 16% from Friday to 32.92, even after Bitcoin's division last week. The debate has revolved around how to upgrade its underlying technology, with a group of developers backing a solution called
Segwit 2X. Who knows?
Yeah. Anyway, bottom line.
And what I heard, so it's Bitcoin Cash that kind of was the offshoot. And if you had Bitcoins, you were supposed to get, I believe you get some Bitcoin Cash and some Bitcoins.
I see.
And part of the argument that was made by the people that wanted this change was that I believe Bitcoin is trapped in that they can only do something like 7 transactions per second, or something like that currently. And that's what they were trying to say, the people behind the Bitcoin Cash, is that it needed to be changed to facilitate the growth that they're looking for.
Right.
I struggle with understanding the full fundamentals,
right.
but that had a little bit to do with it in terms of saying. But then what'll happen is now you kind of have two, and part of the articles I were reading were saying, number one, just like myself, it's tough to understand. Right, so you make it even more difficult, and then maybe you scare people away because, well, geez, now there's two of them, and I don't even understand what one of them is yet, right? And then, and so
seriously,
so we'll see where it goes. But either way,
look at this.
Hey,
man.
And there's a lot of demand in the world for, and it doesn't even have to be nefarious reasons. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah.
That's what's kind of coming to fruition here, is that people just want to be able to send currency without, having to worry about governments devaluing, valuing, whatever it is, and that type of deal.
Right.
Yeah.
And what is amazing is that we're in a digital world anyway.
Exactly.
I guess
and technology's catching up for them to be able to make it simple to buy bitcoins, to transfer bitcoins, to sell bitcoins, maybe more reliability with the exchanges to store them. So that's where you begin to build some reliability, begin to build some safety, or at least the impression of safety.
Well, what's going to be cool is that we saw. Let me see if I can find this again. So Bitcoins, there's going to be trading options on them.
Yeah, I remember you bringing that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's an aspect. Can you imagine? Let's see.
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. There's a lot of Bitcoin news. There you go.
There is. Right there.
No.
Bitcoin shouldn't. No.
No, we looked at the article, so keep going.
But
time flies. We're only back a few days.
CBOE. But anyway, folks, we're actually going to be able to trade options on Bitcoin, which is pretty intense.
Yeah, and that's so part of what we touched on that was that they couldn't get the ruling for the ETF, right?
Right.
The Winklevi twins.
Right.
And part of the problem with the ETF structure was that the regulatory bodies were saying that it was too difficult to agree on the underlying asset's price.
Right.
Whereas, if you trade something on the NASDAQ 100, you have a number that everybody agrees on, that what that is predicated on.
Right.
Everybody doesn't quite agree yet. I mean, we're looking at a number that's pretty close, but there's still a few exchanges that have differing bids and offers.
Right.
They said you can't have an ETF on a product that we can't even agree the price on.
Right.
Options, that's really not a problem. You don't need an exact price.
Right.
Because I'm giving you an option on a Bitcoin.
Right.
What that Bitcoin is priced in the market at is actually inconsequential to what you might be willing to pay for that option for this Bitcoin. So I could see how that actually makes more sense.
Yeah.
You don't need a perfect pegged price market to offer to sell somebody an option on that because they get to figure out what they want to pay.
And that, to your point,
And that's the problem with the ETF right here.
Right now, I have one. This is interesting. Now Bloomberg's even quoting them, which the last time I brought this up, there was only 4. Now there's 5.
But you know what's interesting is maybe Bloomberg's just going off this one because they're identical. Just as 99.61, 99.71. And what is interesting is, geez, look at that bid ask. Talking about, what is that? 1/10,000th of a penny.
Wow.
But then you have these different markets here. Who knows where they're getting? And this is, I think, part of the problem is that we don't even know where these numbers are coming from. Which one's right? Which one's wrong? If you own the ETF, which number are they going off? Is that fair?
Yeah.
But, whew. And then you have the, and I should know, there's another one out there that's making steam. Ethereum, right?
Yeah. Yes.
How do you, that one that I think I should get my head around a little bit more because it seems like fundamentally that has a few advantages over Bitcoin as well, which is why you see it gaining steam versus, how do you gain steam against Bitcoin, right? As in, that's got all the momentum, the publicity, but people in the know, as in the real technology mavens, there's a few advantages that see that cryptocurrency having an opportunity to have a few advantages. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey.
877-927-6648. Let's go over to the platinum market. So this is going to get intriguing, folks, and trying to figure out what has happened is that now we get a disconnect. Well, thank God. I mean, it's about time. It's been 2 years that platinum has been trading under gold. But platinum's making a move here. The way it looks like it wants to trade up to this 1,045. I'm just trying to figure out what, besides buying. We know it's buying, but it's like, okay, why is that moving now?
Sure.
And it's pretty wild because normally one of the main reasons that platinum moves so much is that when there was high car demand.
Sure, those catalytic converters.
Right.
Yes.
But, palladium took a lot of that business, and now they're selling less cars. But guess what? Platinum's starting to move.
Do Teslas even use a catalytic converter? I mean,
know.
seriously, maybe those are just going to be out of, the combustible engine is what those are used for, I think. And when you have car companies like Volvo saying we're not even going to make gas cars in 5 years, maybe that's part of the problem with platinum right now.
Oh, it has been, yeah.
Right, that people see that, you got car companies literally coming out saying we're not going to make any. I don't know what goes into the car, but that's got to be, and they're saying it. No catalytic converter needed in a Tesla. I didn't think so. That's a combustible engine piece. So we'll see.
And we talked Tesla, folks. So Tesla, this guy can raise so much money. It's unbelievable. Look at this. So on Friday and Thursday, he was, they come out and, he says, the production's going to be a big deal. And they thought they were going to be a little tight on cash. Well, he came out this morning and they're going to push out $1.5 billion.
Yes.
In senior unsecured notes due in 2025. So let's see if they tell us, if they give us an idea of what he has to pay for money out here. Let's see. Offering.
They burned through $1.16 billion in the second quarter.
Can you imagine?
It's replenished the coffers.
That's pretty intense.
The other thing we can talk about when we get back, but that whole deposit system they have, it's basically an interest-free loan, which is pretty cool that they have hundreds of millions of dollars just on those deposits.
Right. Yeah. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. You get the Dow right now up 2, Nasdaq's up 16, S&P's up 2.5. We'll be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. And folks, as you come over to our webpage at TFNN, you're going to see right in the very top, we all month long, we're going to be giving away $5,000 worth of prizes at Facebook. And so what we'd like you to do is go over there, like our page. Today, what the contest is the close of the Dow Industrial.
That's right. Dow Jones Industrial. So here it is right here. We posted it about an hour ago. It's pinned right to the top of our page at TFNN. Head on over to Facebook. A new week of Guess the Close giveaway, right? Playing is simple. Like the post and guess. Prediction of where the Dow Jones Industrial Average will close today. You have till 3:30 p.m. to make your guess. And as we just went, the prizes for today, we have a TAS Profile Scanner, month subscription to that, first place.
Okay.
A month subscription to your Gold Report, second place. Thinkorswim mouse pad for third. And a copy of the U.S. Constitution, Declaration of Independence for a random drawing fourth. So check that out right on the front page. You can get there to our Facebook page and give it a guess, see where that Dow closes. Maybe we'll reach Dow 25,000 by the end of the month.
Hey, man.
Hey.
You know, let's see. So right now we're at 22,092.
Sure.
And, you know, well, it's going to be intriguing. I was reading about this. I know Larry's had a couple guys on talking about this full eclipse on August 21st.
Yes, and we have a full moon tonight on top of that. Well, go ahead. Yeah. There we go.
So this is the first time in 99 years, folks, that we're in the United States, coming right across the United States. That's gonna
yeah, pretty
and
cool.
It's 1:30 till like 3:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Which is going to be pretty wild. Then.
Yeah.
So
if anybody hasn't seen it, you know, Google it. Larry had a great link in his newsletter, Fibonacci 24/7.
Okay.
And there's all over the internet, you know, and I've seen it myself before then. But you can really see the streak of where it goes across the country, and it stretches from about the just above halfway point in California, I think.
Yeah.
To I want to say like North South Carolina, so it kind of.
Are we going to see it good here?
It's not perfect, you know.
Okay.
If you happen to be in this 30, 60, I forget how long,
okay.
you'll still see it, but it's it gets more partial eclipse as you go further away from that point. So there's really this corridor across the middle of the country, and it kind of slopes a little bit downward from kind of the northwest to the southeast of the country. But
Okay.
it is cool to see how the sun, you just got to be in that path. You're in that
Right.
path. It blocks it out completely. Pretty cool. Yeah.
That's going to be pretty wild.
Yeah.
And could you imagine, what was so intriguing about that? Imagine, like, if you were back, I don't know, 200 or 300 years ago, and you don't even, like, what's happening?
Pray to the gods, man.
Yeah,
Pray to the
right,
gods.
exactly.
Pray that sun comes back. Where'd it go?
Like, this is it, man. It's
Maybe
all-
sacrifice something in the process. Make sure the sun, hey, you laugh. What do you...
I sacrificed a few
The
bulls.
sun gods. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Hey.
Let's go to the XLE and take a look at this energy market out here. So the XLE, folks, right now you're at $65. It's been having a hard time getting over the 67 for a long period of time. So let's see what ExxonMobil's doing. So Exxon, yeah, it's...
Do you want to take a look at oil real quick before?
Yeah.
Just because they were
Yeah.
saying that it's struggling a little bit right now as we speak.
I think we're on you.
I think you're right.
So 49.27. Yeah. So you're backing down with light volume, but this still that's $50.43. See that spike up there?
Sure.
Man? That hasn't been tested yet.
Sure. August 1st.
Yeah, that looks like it's going to get tested. So Wednesday, oil numbers, and I guess then
And you have OPEC meeting
OPEC,
today, yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Kuwait, Russia said to meet Iraq,
Yeah.
other producers on crude cuts, oil retreats amid supply concerns. Yeah, there's just a bunch talks being held separately with representatives from Iraq, United Arab Emirates, Kazakhstan, Malaysia through Tuesday, all the big players, right?
Right.
Representatives from Saudi Arabia is attending the sessions in capacity as the president from OPEC. Finding the meeting will be presented to the Joint Ministerial Monitoring Committee, which oversees the agreement to cut production, the people said, asking not to be identified. The agreement, which came into effect at the start of the year, brings together OPEC and non-OPEC nations in an effort to take as much as 1.8 million barrels of oil a day off the market.
It's a lot of...
And Saudi Arabia is saying last month that they plan to increase pressure on nations that didn't comply. We'll see. That's the whole game, right?
It's the game.
Yeah.
It's like, what can you sell that the rest of them hopefully don't know what you're selling?
And I was just going to try and jump over. Do we still have Nadex up here somewhere? To
Yeah.
see even?
Yeah.
There it is. No, maybe. We'll get it in right there. We had a few screens up. That's all that's going on. All right. Bring this bad boy over here. So I just want to jump in, even on like a weekly basis, right?
Right.
It's Monday. Maybe just see commodities, binaries, crude oil. Jump over to the weeklies. And this is what I thought actually as well. So this is September. You're on a delayed feed there. And this is why I was going to try and jump over here. Let's see what happened in the last. That's what I thought. They were talking up in the den. What happened here, man? So maybe that news just broke. So you're talking about from 49.25, 50-cent decline on a 5-minute bar.
Yeah.
Just a few minutes ago. Whew. Oh boy. We'll see what happens.
Action.
Seriously. Maybe so long to that $50 price level as it's become kind of an accepted price level. So these are the weekly binary options, 4 days. These expire 2:30 on Friday. And be interesting to see what they were at just before we got that violent move. But you can see even on a weekly basis, you're talking about a 5-minute move, and all of a sudden, boom, that binary is trading at 31 by 38 that it was just trading at on a weekly basis just 5 minutes ago.
Right.
So if you think that it's going to close above that 49.25, you can almost risk one to make two, which is pretty remarkable when it was just trading there 5 minutes ago.
No, I know.
And it's a weekly contract.
Actually, I'm looking at that $50 one. It's only $12.25, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just to put it, the reason why it's over $1.50, you're talking about $1.75 direction in your way, and we haven't seen above 50.25 on a close of the week probably in a while, which would be. But yeah, I agree, and on the downside as well.
And this is the September contract. Okay, cool.
Just to put things in perspective, on the downside, you're looking pretty similar, less than $1.50 to the downside, 80 by 86. You can sell it at 80.75. You're risking less than $20, risking $19.25 to make 80.75. Or you could even do both. You can make a volatility trade. You can do both. You could sell the 47.25. You could buy the 50.25. You're selling it at 80, risking 20. You're buying it here at 18.25. So your combined risk is less than $40, and you basically need $1.50 up or down. And guess what? You start getting 50-cent moves every 50 cents, every 5 minutes. You'll be all set on those.
There's no doubt. Let's go to Lou in Nashville. Hey, Lou, what's going on?
Hey, not too much, Tom.
How's the weather up there?
It's pretty good.
Is it? Nice.
Pretty decent, yeah.
Cool,
It's got to be
man.
more refreshing than hot and humid Florida this morning. We got some heat, baby.
Right now, folks, our sun is so hot right now, it's unbelievable.
It is so hot, but you're not even in the sun. It's still hot. The humidity in the air is like, it's also hot. I'm
you should have seen yesterday, folks. So I had a nice coffee in a plastic cup, right? I was doing some business, come out of, the place like 3 hours later. The plastic cup, thank God there wasn't a lot of coffee in it. It was totally melted. Yeah, melted. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We got Lou from Nashua. We have the Dow Industrials right now down 4. Nasdaq is up 16. S&P is
Did you say down? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I know. The S&P is up $2. We're going to be right back, folks.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. Learn how to trade options with swim lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade. Think or Swim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. We got our man Lou from Nashville. We're going to look at Alibaba. So Alibaba right now is trading 157. So what are you looking at, Lou? Lou?
I was looking for calls.
So you're looking to buy calls. Okay. I wouldn't do it just yet. I mean, this has been quite a run. You know, you went from 100 to 157. Let me see. So you got an ABC up. Let me see what it is. So let's say A is 102, 126. You got $24. That's 144. Yeah, this really just finished an ABC structure on the way up. So I would wait till this thing gets back to somewhere around 143. Then you get some action probably. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see.
Because it just, when you finish those ABC structures up, most of the time, and you can see the volume's dying off after that, which makes sense, by the way. I mean, this is an incredible run, actually.
Definitely.
And we know this is like this is like an Amazon. There's no doubt about that, man. I mean, they print money. There's no doubt about that. The aspect of what they take in. Look at that.
Not bad.
$158 billion.
Look at the
next
jump.
year,
Let's go.
$231 billion.
Must be nice to grow 50% revenue on a company that's pulling in $158 billion in a year.
My God.
Seriously.
Seriously.
And look at, I mean, they did literally identical growth. Where you're talking about 50% growth from 2016.
Yeah.
50% growth the next year.
Right.
Grow back-to-back 50+% growth when you start at $100 billion. That'll make your head explode.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
You got time to look at another one?
Sure, go ahead.
ACBFF.
ACB.
That's going to be it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Thanks, Lou.
Yeah.
Have a great one. Have a safe one. Stay right there,
Thanks.
folks. We got Think a Swim coming up. Then we got, of course, we got Basil, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. I'll be back. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get him, folks.
Basil Chapman will be giving a 2-series webinar Wednesday, August 2nd and Wednesday, August 16th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Can sector rotation buoy the market into 2018? Each time the market feels it's ready to have a sharp decline, formerly weak sectors rally to hold the market up. This 2-webinar series will be free for Basil's opening call subscribers, and non-subscribers will also receive his daily newsletter for 1 month free as a trial subscription. Sign up for a 30-day free trial to Basil's daily newsletter, The Opening Call, and gain access to his subscriber-only webinar on August 2nd and Wednesday, August 16th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Can sector rotation buoy the market into 2018?
Hi everyone, this is Basil Chapman, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at my webinar series.
To sign up for a 30-day free trial to Basil's daily newsletter and gain access to Basil's webinar, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
The TAS Profile Scanner Plus, developed by John Logan and his team, is a standalone piece of software that can change the way you trade. Let the TAS Profile Scanner work for you by scanning over 5,000 financial instruments such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, futures, and Forex. Right now, you can get a 30-day free trial to the TAS Profile Scanner Plus right at TFNN.com. And when you sign up, you gain instant access to John Logan's most recent webinar, How Price, Volume, and Time Make Market Profiles So Unique. This hour-long webinar with John Logan will walk you through the most powerful features of the scanner and how you can use it to become a more successful and profitable trader. You pay absolutely nothing for 30 days while you try out this software risk-free. For more information on the TAS Profile Scanner and to get your 30-day free trial today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.